out to support. So let's finish hard. For the security forces, let's manage them till we finish the election, then we can flash them out. Okay.
Anyway, it's over to the people of Ghana. Young quiet to me and kasa the voice and the voice, but so what do I suit you dear? Obekasa the voice. And in some one way, she Emma and mama Jedi is a penny. Mahama Bekasa Asem.
Right. And some more, my brother, that your man Mahama, it okay, with me can be. Anyway,
commercial break. Teacher Johnson had a propaganda. So, sometimes it's a bass or into no. Ya tenase ya hwe ati wose ma public nso atibi na ye nyina no yetimi form opinion e wo ho anu ntina ma person ba ye kwaba ye ba
me dey message say what they say akak e ba sounder or you very good what you say ono nso e de na no tumu a ye behu na Brian ye me nwa say wampa
na we no say wo fa ne old voices nibia na what the to we no to so a ebe indicate say you no ana say nya no a simple problem. Yes, enti ho na ya kak be mu a na wa my the authenticity of this audio na ye bo no na yetime just na the idea de be
ran sana kak be ba na tiefo mo amaso a and good morning here na ye ho for commercial break here ba ye be to aso a quick one. Happy birthday and Mr. Frank Dujenfi. Wife Matilda Dujenfi sent in this one. Frank Princess Ohene Mami Frima Nebusiani Nina say Frank Dujenfi. Happy birthday to you. Christopher Nimley, I'll read your message actually. You ever hear na ya kinkan. Yeah, die home for commercial break. Now me hear almost celebrate your birthday. Na ya tie free home te na fe dia kan nyina no ye de abreo okay. Ye ba obi ani bi wum bia nso ye de beba. Anafanya mi asurinia. Enye da na mani mbezia o. Ama fo baba mi akojo. Ne mo se mi ni obia.
The presidential and parliamentary elections 2024.
The Electoral Commission of Ghana is constitutionally mandated to conduct presidential and parliamentary elections on Saturday, 7 December 2024. Voting will start at 7 a.m. prompt and end at 5 p.m. Please report at the polling station as early as you can to cast your vote. Bring along your voter ID card so you can easily be identified. Even if you don't have your voter ID card, still go to the polling station. A name reference list officer will check your particulars in the names reference list. A verification officer will verify your identity as a registered voter with a verification device. You will be issued a presidential ballot paper. Please check to see that there are no marks on it. Also, ensure it has a validation stamp at the back. Make your way to the voting booth. Thumbprint correctly your choice of presidential candidate and cast your vote. Proceed to the next polling assistant for a parliamentary ballot paper. Make your way to the voting booth. Thumbprint correctly your choice of MP and cast your ballot. Please leave the polling station after casting your ballot. You may return at the close of polls for counting of ballots. Have a say in issues that affect you. Exercise your right to vote.
Goyle, anytime, anywhere. From Wak to Tumu, now Vrungo to Bolgatanga, Tamale to Salaga. Goyle. Nkuranza to Banda, Kumasi to Abuasi, Tadi to Cape, Orokodo, Tema to Ho, Accra, and all over Ghana. Goil brings you quality choices. Fuel up at any Goil station near you. Goil, good energy. Yeah.
Start 246, start 7, hash you parafo.
Kano beba, densu yebetri. Kano beba, densu yebetri. Super rifle. Start 246, star 7 hash. Ubedi, feel it. Kano yagani, densu yebetri. Ubedi, Kano yagani, densu yebetri. Feel it. Kano yagani, densu yebetri.
Start 246, start 7 hash you parafo.
Star 246, star 7 hash. Nifty actually be break to set fridge, flat screen TV, and a carnival bro $20,000. And was super raffle Ghana promotion. Yeah, here say obey dial star 246, star 7 hash. Now once you wear the actually and feel it.
Kano yagani, densu yebetri. Kano yagani, densu yebetri. Feel it. Kano yagani, densu yebetri.
Start 246, start 7 hash you parafo.
This advertisement has been approved by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Ajwa, na dentina no pa why kom say.
Brako jo. Enye nkofo ye omo wa me feature ya me di misike kaka na no pe mama me sesi for me.
Ane ma men kanfo Abokobi Area Rural Bank Emma way. Abokobi Area Rural Bank or savings and current account wo ho, o susu account so e wo ho no. Abokobi Area Rural Bank wo bosia ahodo bibira ye de ma ye adwadifo e bi ni susu loan, the microfinance loan or nhihye so de ma baban adwumayefo ene bosumia adwumayefo a wona katua efa Abokobi Area Rural Bank ne wona katua kora emfa ho no. Abokobi Area Rural Bank wo shares afi your treasury bill ene fixed deposit ya your de ma adwadifo ya ehunsi ho no eso yie pa. Obehu Abokobi Area Rural Bank won nkrabata no bi ewo Madina, Dome, Asharibotwe, Oyarefa ene Adenta. Bank ni ti ewo Abokobi one Abokobi lorry station no ene di nhwe ni mu betimi afre ewo ahomatrofo so 027 412 2122. WhatsApp so no number ne 028 911 3052. Abokobi Area Rural Bank ono G ono.
It's the Pens World Ghana Limited end of year lucky dip promo. From November 18th to December 18th, you could win up to a whopping 50% off your favorite products. Just visit our store in Kokomlemle near ATTC to pick a lucky ball and grab your instant discounts on pens, water bottles, notebooks, diaries, gift sets, or mugs. So what are you waiting for? Let's make this holiday season unforgettable. Visit Pens World Ghana Limited today. Contact us on 0244 622 494 or at Pens World GH on Instagram for more details.
Bema, if you say we found rocker for dro Pakum capsules, we show him anything. Pakum, a mommy male vitality service in there. Now, or banso, a day and a Jellicure capsules. I am a Jim feature chromo yaw a frame so. Yes, my wife would dear Jellicure, I'm a why your best sima. Only how? Now, Mr. Journalist, yeah, code yeah. Media Medfagen capsules. Medfagen capsules are your natural supplements for immune support and general well-being. And also free rock hair now. Rock hair clinic for one. Makonia bedium nyinano. Medfagen edimu akotnepa.
Since na say we look very young no.
And running na. I pay for my more money for them kwada with infedu me no ka ho.
And Marima wedding fedu ngwahwede kronkwa na timinum Pakum capsules.
One for 024 888 5040 and 0244 1832 30.
FDA
I'm
saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya udeni, uye bwe. Baumia, minya udeni, uye bwe.
Hey, Mami Jemfwa, ne dena ma wani aji area we say.
Minia, se me kaya dia free SHS, ayama me ne me ma wo hu. Na me hu ne minya mpo. Esan dia na nado danko Akufado, eno Dr. Baumia ayenti. Se wo kaya bra, me kuna no hwe ye nyina efri mu no.
Ane, me kai pa.
Na ni daso nyina sa. Se me de me mami ense nyina be ko school. Ekosi se na nado danko Akufado Akufo-Addo and Dr. Baumia at the free SHS ebaye. Sesia me mamiensa, coffee, esi, and kojo, and na kosko kasia ni bi. Minia, no one in the yano moeka. Almost a mobile more than such a bebemo. Ebimoso mobile mobetchem, ebimoso mobile bema ufani be at school fees ni bi.
Hey, almost some of your margin be a mo. It is just a wine into ya. No one can free. Almost some ya, any bino, a chain. No more side of connection man, any protocol and send me. Say free SHS for pay I am by koyo.
And nothing I was here by a woman didn't be a say. Yeah, but free SHS home by. Na ya no man bamba say at the papa. Nanado any Dr. Baumia at their brain you.
And your free SHS for Yana Mamma and go for send possible. Nanso say dear.
It is possible. Afiwe, yet two about the above free SHS home buying. Two Mama Dr. Baumia, #1 on the ballot.
Madam, mame fried rice, tanga nasidis, nafa.
Ayiko, wenti na wonta ne difie no.
Oh, medo.
Madam, wenti na mekunu eni difie no wahu. Enra ode water ne be fie. Enra echi na ye jollof. Anano krampo de na ye omutuo. Ene nso auto fried rice.
Madam.
Paso huna de krontem didi ha no. Ene tenase. Madam, family de no.
Emuye de ne hwam so. Hwe ni fefefe. Madam, edi ne we hintase.
Memu eduane nyina.
enti and also my direction be actually say Ghana mass in terms of voting the issues policies and ekwakotoaba and no me call other places security for money me no home ya they will call you because say na mo hon so dey am so na so we dey exercise yi nya da bia na ye do man no beko na chi exercise yi say ye kɔ anim and we be a say nye a typical NDC ni a why na adwin say kwan bia so no NDC ni a ya na exercise no ayi bia one my voters nyina obusa o mo they will tell you so oh and then be anko yibato man pani mahama ba bi one nam no emfa
dangerous
emfa na abana no pay your voice bi enkrofo say the voice but me tie mu no ano na emi na kakra enti me pesa amanfo nso be tie bi no man kasa form your opinion.
Yeah.
You see, because if you have a propaganda.
Honorable, na me tie voice no.
Yeah.
Me dey me hu ne say obia ye voice no ho adwuma.
Okay.
Because nipa no o say as he has already said. Na say asemu a waka ne mre bi atwam no osi sudua wo. What you say enya fe enya ade foforo. O say waka dada na o san kan bi mu say Ghana for ye was short memory. Enti enye we no achinye ni ho. Oh ayo no a most of the time no say utie nsema oka ene niema hodo a oya afemi se ogidi se Ghana for your short memory.
Eno de waka dada but obi nso betumi aka se de oka wo no ni din mu enti baby a mehwe no enya asem no but mehwe voice no so ho
ayo no a
mehwe voice no to make sure say ayo no a
teacher utie no want to say ayo no a honorable obia ene de ebi wo ho no mu a eto da bi etumi sese
abana tieni pa
o honorable
me nyabotre o ye o instrument your voice.
Yes.
What sound pa enti fa o head you know show aso na tie ni yie pa kosi na afi uwia na yakoyanim.
You know, like I always say, Ghanaians have short memory. You can lie to them today and by tomorrow they will forget. Let us finish hard. Keep lying to them and get all the votes. The Ashantis, I believe in the lie and are coming out to support. So let's finish hard. For the security forces, let's manage them till we finish the election, then we can flash them out. Okay.
Abra. Afi me dey sound no be mo no. Emma okay auto no now hwe se de enwum no kɔ no a. I said distortion bi wum kakra.
Yeah, me
who said distortion kakra wo ho.
Me hu. Say this obi na aye de ne nipa ko no wa ya de pa.
Say you be na aye de a.
Say you be na aye de ne nipa ko no wa ya de pa.
But who say you no a.
Me hu ni say you no. But on say former president so okasa eya na o sound nasal kakra
ni nyina wuwom
woni ntina mse nipa ko na ya se sa na te de ne nipa ko na ya de no na almost okoye interview no way Omanfm
afa na obusa relevant questions
almost interview no ye
enti the what video no famra me ehwe
yeah
so eno kra still it can be
doctored. Yes. When a audio nkwa.
Audio nkwa.
Oh, honorable mu betumi aye.
Obi betumi aye oh.
Yeah.
But who tie the first and the voice ah?
Who tie the voice? Who tie ni o say first na me tie o radio so. Tino. I say the me tie o ma.
Microphone tombo ase no mu tie ni yie.
Yeah.
Na ye hwe say yo no a.
Yeah.
Ebi wo no ma wo hu ni say eyo no a. Ba bi wo ho nso a.
Ebi wo ho no ma na ase o ma ye.
Ntimi hu say bia say kasa de ye kasa yi. Ni nyina no entimi nkwaye pe ba bi kosoro na ba bi aba fom. Enti Omanfm no entie ni yie na ye hu no say de Anyway, Mama Yanku any 107.1 so ni high Omanfm.
You know. Special voting.
Aye.
Me kakra me monitor ye no me hu say turnout no it was good.
Very good.
Yes.
Very very good.
Until enra no na enipa bebre adwen ye wo mo say abanon crofonto. But I can tell you say nkofo beto wan hwe yi a omo beto kra chen aba bi a ya to.
I'm telling you Ashanti region say.
Yes.
Na between 80-95%.
Yeah.
Va Asante Achem North was 91%.
Yes.
Turnout.
Constituency ba kwa me hu ye 94%.
Yeah.
Na me say wow. Enti nyame ya domo amemenda enkofo beto aba no papa ebe ye wo nwa. Obi ani hono mu a eneyi o se mento. Elia no na saade ni wo ho. Ewo krom bebre ubisa o me de
nti abana na wo ho no ne se onuma na omo ye mento ni nyina ye MPP fo na de nti anom so omo nto no na akoye se omo adwen omo se His Excellency the President Nana Danko Akufo Addo go omo animu ase efi se ye nhunu de waye bia na we me kwa akoto oni andi si ni hia no ubisa se na de na mo aya including ministers of state bi kura no mutimi nyia no on radio Kanyama na ya motumi aye ontumi ya no enti obi na adwini mu da ho a opa de pa opeso associate ne ho with enema etanishi ono ni image ndi on kokora no akoto mpa asem bia de na anyanko yi but president Jazz ya say no no am say hwe say
nyasam ketwa
ko social media na kohwe
enyasam
o ma flood ho nyina
honorable na no aye call dwabing na omosi STEM Junior High School ewo dwabing na wo wura ho a to say yes mampani Akufo Addo aye adwuma wo wura ho na ye ka cho say university ni yesi wo ho na enyo nwanwa Junior High School JSS aye ye ko bi
no bebota yako
honorable na ye physics lab na ye biology lab na ye IT lab ewo ho na school no wura ho na wo hwe mo classrooms any facilities I wo ho a junior high school you will be surprised na no to serebo mo de school ne to no de FN auto serebo STEM JHS okay o see o call inspection wo school before e be bia no obisa say na blackboard wo mo de be kira de wo mo say na say de
smart board
o siye ene ma bokokura also ono ye engineering e wo tech enti school ho no kura no say o wa himfie na se bibia ni ho be kwa kwakira de o honorable
at least or the better
oh yes he said that
or the better na pom ukohwe facility a and assassin so there were ma ban ni bi pa nti we say no that should be almost be developing into university they can do it okay
efekwa enti adwuma die aban no waye bi papa a wokwa ahemfo ka asofo ka ahema ka mozremi mpanimfo ka obi ka
ade ko a ama Ghana omanfo ni nyina agi atum se wose eto aso ne se yaya ama akoye se oba na senye ono na na de kra no no so be any policies no wajade ya wo ye ne de agu especially the NDC me ka say be dia say me ka kire the honorable titles ni kwate global say NDC ya na omo adwene ne say ye nkonko na omo abeka say wo mo na omo sha ase ti say de project ahodo anana do aye on say omo
yeah
enti bibia wo sha ase a obegya to ho no mo ba omo fo mo nsenka omanfo do ekwa bia so no esese MPP to aso se ba ya project o ma hyase te se Accra dualization on be wie Accra Kumasi dualization on be wie train kwan a His Excellency the Vice President dia to just obey mampani a capital cities ni nyina no ye be connect ye be tumi aye schools a Dr. Yaduchum edi mu yi ye be edi akole pese ye deko si ye pese ye dwene oman no ho a na bi no mabusa say 4 years no mampani mahama oba de en no oba beye enti time wana MPP for no ye nkoto aba no de na eye edema NDC va mani age pa say grofo ya nkoto aba de a you are likely to win because 2008 and the see but from beto aba na yes obi nso so de hwan ekosa anwea no de ko from garim demrika president Gofo Akrot ni ba bi adwen ho o ko your campaign or radio so a o di ko frem za yeden ana san jama nse ye kai 2009 mo ba akonwa so na office twotwopo bi kwa mbode fa so okuruma sabra na mahama vice president wanka ho de we mo kukwasa ye ntena ase ma mo mma na mo meguna ni mu ase na anya bie ba omia no ne ba no anya bie kura no so man na hwe no kura odidi obema no papa bia di nti sa abato ye kɔ no sɛ de ye kɔkɔ no anya me nwanwa ɛwɔ special voting sɛ de mo pie kɔ abonten kɔto aba in their numbers. I'm telling you obi obe catch say NDC wo chance wo abato mu bia na nipa kro no dada no agye say in fact caveat na eno no on the voting day MPP did agro because election day predictions survey ni nyina beba but that ebeto aba no na it decide who win anyiro ho na ade ni di agro ni beba ho so no na aya asem foforo. I hope complacency does not set in. The message should continue. Go and vote. Uncle P sent in that one. And so this is what the NDC will do. Fred Boahe, good morning, Medasi. Chief Wani says, kindly inform Sister Abner that someone may extract a portion of his previous statement referring to Ghanaians having short memory and use it to generate an all-based continuation that differs from the former president remarks. Okay, Chief, that's it. My main question so, a senior research fellow, a friend of George Domfe. He's an economist. He's a lecturer, University of Ghana. Ajeni wa so. Open your watching.
Yeah, I mean, Abema.
Bokodie.
When
was the last time o survey o ye 1 or 2 be end to me amem awokai
mami shase na menchia atifu nyina na menkase survey ni shase ache somewhere if I remember somewhere 2008 na ya shase ye survey di ekira na ye surveys na ye no ya na bibibi etabemu pa mami nkase ya na ne no kra ni se de beba se amemu kra no ya na ene no kra ni se na ba ko a me kaya mi fi se no de na mi was so much confidence a ye different kra no primary ya NDC MPP ye omo last general election elections omo de yi Yura could be a general secretary. Meka se sa survey no. Na mamenka ma ati for NTC. NDC na omota fami ma me surveys ma omo panti. In fact, answer na Yura John Dramani Mahama ebi nti 2018 ho se opese obegina ema amanyukum. Na opeso o tested grounds how popular he was. Then I me sa survey no man. Na no kwata ni se ni wi ma no me mane eti ni mane nya na ntie se nipa mi no mu be ya de pa o survey ni no Yura asatem na oye UPSC vice chancellor professor what should the name escape me this okay, so I'm sure our listeners know the man I'm talking about, and then your speaker Abambagen na one Professor Joshua Alabi mumi na omu bitimi aya de pa but me ma Yura John Dramani Mahama camp inya na ntie that for no omu ntimi go beyond 5%. E ma me kire de omu binya no kwasem ni say time results no buy no saperepe na ede apesiye MPP and the primaries, my predictability be they make it be a them. They make it be a we are the last one and also me a fa the Nansia we no. And no, not the last survey I me no. That's a new rack in Japan. Afriana na what can say what didn't do Abakuja. Yeah, na that was 2022. I think April or May or baby na me hear that survey. And that's actually in the Iraq and Japan. The Muadadom. Yeah, na the dini share that my na be kaya one more video so me gina o kan say the we no na Yoruba umia ekuta 71%. Na 71% na the unya and Yoruba Alanche Martin na also what here about 15%. Yeah, na Yoruba Ken Japan obe mu enche no what mean 5%. I would know compare you the common Kofubia no mu da na omunye obi enya 1%. Ni gina mo video so can say with that convention no meaning say ko base check akra you Ken Japan no betini ayo me kan na free hono manye survey bio sa kopem the following year let's say more than 1 year but the number me gina so me hu say you Baumia was likely to win no ya na mamubi efreni de bia na meka no ejina say na you Baumia from 2017 and I me sha say yes survey say me follow no na survey na na me no just the one ya de kora ne dem de na wo 71% 10 bia no na unya do pa do na na unya no de na e kire me ni say as a MPP for no eternal sempana de na man you hu ni say na the popularity no na cut across all the 16 regions na but they are not as an you work from kakra na metaka central region ni voter region we central region ni voter region fiwa na regions 14 ni na no commanding lead it na me be me hu say asembia se bia ye nya no ho asembia be destroy the image pa the man for bu ofu a be me nwa say obi betimi aba be beauty no it is research no so na me gina ya eka ya na anya me nwa say omokoye special delegate you know 69 because that is 69 na be 71 na final one no they can say definitely obetimi a hit closer to 70 and then also come back to around 60 na no me kasa na me kasa me year research no more than 1 year na me ta kapa na ne ma change of course after man na year me say na me kan no afi na you Ken Japan de no ewum na when me results na me kan me report me indicate say the way you Ken Japan de no ewum na say ya wetini na 5% no that yan kwa mabia no it will be a force to reckon with and indeed that is what happened my minister can say ade ba ko a eno so ha me kakra ya boni be ka say me share great lesson pass so de nan sen yura de na me ka say yura don bodu ni yura ami ko bia be sa me the results no brewa me the report brewa no be ye no May and na omo to aba no July. It is just 2 months away. And me report me bibia me hu say nipa no obenya vote kese pa no eke jamfua wona ne binya 80% and something and pass ye to aba na be mu pepepe the share position no say youth organizer we na be win obenya say we be toso in fact we share me report na sabe repe ni see me share position ema chairman obenya say sabe repe me ka say team bi dikai asama bo atin beto so obinya sabe repe and you as in team bi no and as me kaya say me man 48 a unya 49 so unya 49 dey me man 48 that is a fair short of 1 percentage point the team bi ye kwaye ye yura kodia ene yura jombo do dey no na no say na etie na about 16 17 is me kaya percent e kan say abano omunim di omo toama no sa no omo kai ena na yura kodua wo 28% ena na yura jombodu wo 42%. Eti ehonu mi hu say 14 percentage points no te ko ba say 16% no so munya hu do toama no omunyira kwa tuma kodua which is not likely and when the bema kodua timi awene It me can say John Body to me no enya 3% to crowd sa 16 so called and now almost munya be don beto akona John Body was going to win. I was so much convinced that John Body will win because after 2 months that 14 percentage point lead. And I know that incumbency advantage, you know, it didn't say come up to me, he was going to win. But I'm going to Kobasa, Emma, no, I think that had been my biggest failure, I should say. He said, you know, going forward, you know, my take precautions, especially the Koba primaries now. The beer to me see, I dare the chairman Yakotwa by the beer to me see, who's a young any panel also. Said in previous because the beer to me see, Omo team, you know, Etimasipa, near my Timisa, Bra, Nipa to me a true Mubutomi, and answer as a only thing Kakasa Dibi. Assemble almost many power models until you become trade, you know, 18 years sanitary bag, and compared to the national survey, you know. I'm a primary, but my main case. Primaries in the Miyama NDC, Omushia, Omobomidini, and then in a tempo, Omufa Uduma, or Savima, Oma, then if I call a cat, Chiroma, between the Omupan in front of me, Omufa, the phone should be done. Say, I'm not the echo. And the treasure Omu did Mapa, a woman. And before so, my Yama woman, I make us the only one, they memorable. Yeah, problem, man, but I don't Tenka yaka ubi kaso ojo report no amake aka menya because they make in all the categories ebemu general secretary there no and no so kwa no position am me share apart from say first and second position in the change you know all the remaining third and fourth and the next can no that is exactly what happened me abema
ave yanko yanim yedin komoya no obi kan so no he doesn't believe in polls. If he say near Koso America na itia Trump by a to abani we no Trump ena a winnie, but me na minim say America no na no kado do no say a tie very close. Minim say hono odi wani edi akira obi wo hono kan say onye polls near na about where honhom asem e was spiritual side be brinti entwen until dan wa polls and say na fast asem no.
Yo, Minia Bema, baby, I mean, Jada, make us a mini paco and yardin, so they kind of so be our not drain, answer will be better than dreams, and not a would be a one experience. Now, may experience Kakano, so the previous and school Kakra Marco, and I'm a researcher, mini teacher for Papa Dima or Muchireme, and my survey, a chilemi, I mean, Juma or Ise, and when I'm cushion a survey, Professor Isaac Osakutu. And now it's the Professor Robert Osei, Tanko Fini New and Kofubia, Ghana, I can't say, Savia, Omudimako Tenepa, I'm Yunubi and Mel Mubebia. Now, trying to tell me, I'm a boom with the Nise, Nase, and I'm a year, Juman and Mishia there. Now, my dear Mishia, you know, the idea Juma about the Timney. Yet, I may do a call, Mubi Crazy Miss Remy. I'm able my bass, maybe my bass one name, maybe I may. Meaning, I believe in science and data. Midinakupo dipa. Now, meaning, seminal, I'm election in the papa. So, me did papa there, any papa beer or Benny crew. Me free there, my Kano South, I'm a constituency. Yane, Ashanti region, constituency, Yane boss here, offensive north. Papa bi a wadi dini e wukroma pa ya wo koye mpatam ho a ena ma komo hu nsemtin wadi dini pa e fe no kwaku bo nsam bi fi se me bo ni dini dodo na akai papa yi okose okwa kope MP ya am ostande say am contranko the friend independent am candidate ni timi ya dwuma se de ya na amanfo biti etimi kana ka papa yi estande ye no nanka kon bia so no na fenka ede wo wen ne chere ka seminar economic team ma NDC anaze am MPP anka hu betimi ne hu na boso no betimi a change ama ye be kan no nanka ede wo na wen so wi na papa na wa report ya na me no ka sei wafa no support di akwa akodom am NDC a obo a wo mu dendende amanfo bi wo Ghana ha omo ya asofo bibuo mu pa no doubt yeah but as asofufu ya omo taji shankom ye the trouble we be winning kakra me ama me so me gidie se dan ni asofofo no mo ba be ka sa answer no mu ene say nyankopon ye nyame a wo ye nokwafo nyame amo eye ba akope eye me nwanwa say nyame ba akona ye som no etimi ko ka kire osofo bi se NDC ne be wan na say nyame na ta ko ka kire MPP osofo for say MPP ne be wan nyame woni tro eti clearly no ida say omumienu nyina tro no mu bi asofo no mo say NDC ne we na say MPP ne wan no ida say omumienu di tro ana say ba ko nyame enkasa nkire nuntini ya na me ya me din say me follow sa asofo no ye wo papa ba ko 2016 okaze yura John Dramani Mahama ebe woni yura badukubi ankoba sa owiye no o kan say eyenwemu na MPP fu bi ayintra na me busa mo say the all knowing God na onim say abana ya beto na ndisi na ebe woni na MPP ebe wiye mu no wantimi anka nje yura badukubi 2020 papa isa ba abontene esa be ka the same thing and also esa to pa one yura ba kan fe no amena je gezi on be kai to pa and na be say kwa de na so mu re mu say economy no aye nsensema amanfo complaining no afedi o ma so convinced say this year the abano say anko basa na kese ba kon we afedi o cancer ba ko class say o shem come say Yura John Dramani Mahama na be woni wa woni a e de yenshina sorry a man game be na omo play. I believe in science, I believe in God Almighty, but me believe in science. It me mumpa de ya ubusamea say osofu bi be kasi nyame betimi afana so and am say I'm about to say no nipa ho adi nti no na nyame so timi ka nipa ho asem nipa ho ehunta sem kire obi na difo no enya me nwanwa se nyame betimi ayi akire obi sa na emum nam say ensema metati freeze asofo fuyo ho no entema endeminji o mu nibio mini ambema adeba kwa yeso kele ne say Ghana asofo omu piskapa omu pe akesesem otika mu no osia the way obey no ho akesesem ama obi ehu se ono de edey ame oni na sometimes you just say the yesu na edey di nachi. This man was modest, he was down to earth, and now asofo maba o kasa na okuka bi na odobo odua no buru ya Yesu Kristo ya tutunta so gunu so ya bobo na som enso so o hye won o se eja fache won onim bi e de oye enso na asofo aba o kana okuka bi pe na odobo odua no abo na wasefo nyina anya ya sam kese ni mo mpa de
ma yankwa yanim ewo yankoma yedi afen ye ba asem no ankasa eso mse de wo kan homo asem no mo ka na nia ode wani ato form edi akire abisa nkrofo akọ amanfo nan eso ahwe emotions ahwe kwan befa so ato aba nyame yadom na Saturday yesha bato no ase yasha ase dada nra kopem Sunday ene ne Monday ene ne Tuesday Ghana bato no from Momo camp ebe ko say
yo de mi hunu se de Yura Baumia ewo chance na atifo emame ncheche mu kakra de akini last year November ena ye tu ye ho say ye be ye research nkofu bi ada romane omusika ntino almost as almost sponsor say ye momodin na ye nye enti almost every 2 weeks ye survey na ye de aba abontra no pe na mo frame na mu nyame kra no na sabe ye survey report bi ayaye ana me de call no ano almost send ba asem ni bibi wo ho na maya na enti anope no na me mfa me phone ya me ye sa de enti ma minka se consistently no ya ye survey no aye adwuma na de na chance Yura John Dramani Mahama na we di kai kra chese na wa boro so kra enti na nsen be se 1 month ago mu fidie ba akoso ye Neat FM Vim Lady am efiapoku ya ohostimi ma me chire mu se koba se ye toa ba ewo October na nka Yura John Dramani Mahama be win with 47%. September October so the American was me shall say September October late September ni bi no and October na nka Yura John Dramani Mahama ebe win 47% ama Yura Baumia enso so adinachi enya 44 na said the name city no woka oma no mo so omo nto aba any other presidential candidates ni omo ni amanema boma na bibia kire say be ko second round ya second round no na me predict say be favor MPP the entire man me predict say second round be favor MPP ni say even though that president ma me lead Yura Baumia with 3 percentage points no the entire man me yes our prediction any say na enkofo na omuntina ye ko second round no na ye nipa mienu Cheddar ene Yura Alanche Martin so asabe no na Yura Alanche Martin kuta 2.6% ene Yura Cheddar so kuta 3.7 timeka omumienu de enu bo mu no significantly no na just odo mu wono na it was enough to push the whole contest to the second round na me share background of those who were voting for Cheddar and Yura Alanche Martin because any buso question be say 2016 utu abane bi utu ya party be na atomano 2020 utu bi utu ya party be na otomano na me yesa nema na the belief in cross tabulations no na minya results na they na examine say over 90% of women almost si ombeto abama Yura Alanche Martin no na omo 2020 2016 omo to abano omo nyina to ma MPP let's say meeting aka asi me bo say woman no mu di Yura Alanche Martin no more 3 regions Ashanti region no mo do so pa and a Central and Greater Accra sankofu ya omo these 3 regions omo di Yura Alanche Martin no omo ye an MPP for Yura Cheddar so dey almost all of them enkofu bia omo ye an MPP for omo no ma to abada no omo to abama MPP ame in 2016 2020 etina me madiana me kan se sa we he sankofu we voting party na se ko ba se bibinti na omo mu di Cheddar ne Yura Alanche Martin achi na me ka omo mienu boma over 6 percentage points no se ko ba se e ko second round e be ye din se sankofu be ka se ye ko to abama ame NDC enye be akakra be to ama ame NDC but na me wo arishemu say over 80% of them no ebe come back to their root and so come back to their root today and let us no could favor Yura Baumia
yeah.
Again na enkofuko bi about 1.something% me official in the city almost omo ye memenda for omo ko ansori memenda na nam say na about to no be si memenda nchen na omo so react as say omo nto aba na sa asemo no so no sa memenda for no de hwe omo chi omo no so omo nto aba na especially because memenda for no uko sirema ebi wo ho other places ebi wo ho but the one no mo so mo beto but I mean places bi no memenda for no embe so mo beto aba na akogina ahafo akogina bono akogina Ashanti na akogina Greater Accra tina ye me nwa what is so special about these 4 regions yeah, it is until how much Oma memenda for no more free our regions and almost to abano almost no do na 2015 now almost to abano 2016 2020 no almost to abama and PP it's a nothing like Kabo ma me cause the second round e be favor Yura and Baumia again another thing ma me cause the second round be favor Yura and Baumia based on this particular survey I hear in September and October no na ejina the number of constituencies that time no na Yura Baumia party and MPP no na command 142 seats ya na cheze obe form majority that's a majority no obinya no se be 2008 majority na NDC nya no eno boa omo pa omo campaign towards the second round no enti eno sunti na ma me kansa no but me nya be ma ifiri wo ba ne nima asachira enema asachira pa enema na asachira no ejina 2 main regions so region ba ko ya Ashanti region na MPP ahoden no na e wo form kakra compared to the debia omunya no Greater Accra de na MPP ahoden no na boni beka say it has almost vanished na just enyakra na MPP ahoden no kokra na just Greater Accra for no go ebufuso kese bi ma am MPP na me Greater Accra regional executives any campaign team wa abaso pa me kan say me kra no match for me and I'm say me did in komo from July August Sabia kopem September October they are making one seminar e ma omu frɛ me ma me koshia on me omu kokasa ma me kyerɛkyerɛ omu data no say the data ne kyerɛ na me hu say prekupe no Greater Accra MPP ahoden no Sorry, pa. They are a greater Accra, and yes, sir. A month for me, so much for Bama and DC be name, not do one as a month for Bama. And the young to young to and then I'm MPP are more than a cough from Norman almost so montonosono. 88% of women on Somon Trabama. Now almost about 2016-2020, no, almost Trabama at MPP. And my main case, Greater Accra, Omabo, Omo de Parma, and Neno, Sanya Natimi as a Sakrama, and Nayakan regional, voter apathy behavior, Greater Accra, and Shedda, and Kaho, even though still are higher than the national average of 5.5 Miwi, Greater Accra now hovers around 7-8%. That is a better than it was before. And to Greater Accra, no yes, and I'm MPP about home and to get into the end of October and the beginning of November, yes, survey now, you know, and then the first survey on my card, I mean, who's a Yoga Baumia, I be the first for the first time. The Yayanina from November all the way to October consistently. John Dramani Mahama was in the lead.
But now Chilema Dr. Baumia so appreciate it almost all the time. I'm baby and na bana oba.
Yeah, as we say, Baumia, John Dramani Mahama, shall fall away from Mammy fans need baseline. The baseline November. To November, the Unya no action crack that no na bibia arishimu bi anyho. In fact, a few certain aminye survey bi man kameno kazenka can one sentence say Ghanaians will wait for their new president in the person of John Dramani Mahama katana kana mekano. But a few obano said they okay no as ya na trebu amenu din komon kakra na you say you are John Dramani Mahama na ho de no esoti na ho de no so tin na you about me aso ho de dey from I know that has always been the trend last year. Exactly. Sorry, Costro. You are John Dramani Mahama, holding no air from. Now you are Baumia, holding air Costro. That has been the trend since December last year. By Copem, 17th October to 2nd November, you know, for the first time. It's in my era, Baumia, I said, now holding a American road to know, or the about sign. John Dramani Mahama.
I see. More shiny moon say minus or plus figure na ebe say.
Yo, a survey in the 99 confidence level and a margin of error of 1. Now, and say it here. You're right, Baumia and care to about that period, they are making Nankubina 47.3%. 47.3%. Now you are John Dramani Mahama Swenya 44.7%. Omumi the leader. Now nipa obetoso miensa na na kwame didi akon. The amount for eboni dini chedano. That is obinya 1.1%. Now obetoso na ni yero alanche matin also binya 0.6%. Now my main cancer, Hano, say, we hear you ratchet down whole day na a month earlier, no, 3.7 at about 1.1, and the year Alanchamatian or the other 2.6 at about 0.6. That is clearly no 1.7, no come me boomer. And yet, this a bit me pushy the election to the second round, even though it is possible. Not again. It is 1.7, and I think all the others, you know, you can't win in our boma, almost 1%. That is all common in our boma, a presidential, our others presidential, you know, or move to them. Now, they're not very significant. I didn't move on. Say 2.6% Ghanaian say, Omunya Omagin say, Omubetwaba, Omunya decided, they are yet to make the final decision as whether they will take part in the elections. As a woman said that, and see Omaginipi, so Betwaba no Montwaba, Safono, only 2.6%. And 2.9%, so the almost Abano, Omontokra. And to look at 2.6, no net 2.9 no boma. What can I say? 5.5%. And the Sanko food, the almost Abano Montokra. Now the enemy say easy buba abana almost say we say out of the total valid vote cast. Let us say see over president you need 50 plus 1 vote and the 50% of the total valid vote cast plus 1 vote. And then now the I'm a president, you know. And that is you run you need all the you need to the one decimal place, you know. The who you say Yura Baumia 50. Wabra Ubachi Sanko Funo Musiabano, either say Omunya Yomajo Mobetuana or Montocran. If I say the and go Montocra 5.5 you may free. Now total sample size, you know. Now you're 29,029. But the moment Ubeyi Sanko Funo the free mono. Total samples has then dropped about 27,445. Now, 27,445. No? So, what do you own? Omuna a ditum so mobile for so do Omunqua Yakasadea and then Yendra Baumia between our winning the first one that get Twaba after my interview and then Kayuba Baumia winning the first one with 50%. Now, the dear children, you take. Na enka otimi sa na yura mahama so obepaja mu aba 47%. Enti de na ye ne ye ka anasa report ni twa mu ni say san crofo 2.6 no so monto omunya nyoma de so beto na monto eni crofo na 2.9 no so monto kra so ma balance sa. Let's see, sir. Let the who in the side of the idea. And the Yoruba we are winning abano first round just across 50%. It's an election is very tight, very tight. A presidential very tight. And the sana minya bema yehuno.
Okay, yeah, queer nim kakra. Region by region, more, and also say.
Your region by region. Regional NDC Auburn Homo Pacific Trabana and NDC be winning in 9 regions. Regional Auburn Homo Pie voter regional unya over 84% voter region. But then the next regional NDC born homo in terms of proportion, Upper East region. Upper East region MPP are then in your quack. It's in NDC born homo de Upper West, as usual, NDC be winning. Northern region, NDC, ebe winning. Savannah region, NDC, ebe winning. NDC besa winning Bono East. Western North, NDC, ebe winning. Greater Accra, NDC, ebe winning. Let's just say NDC are winning in 9 regions. MPP will lead in 7 regions. 7 regions here. Central region, Western region, Bono region, Ahafo region, Ashanti Eastern and Northeast regions. These are the 7 regions that MPP. Ushes and Katama, interviews and Kane to Aba, Anka Nanka, Omo, Ewini. But my main Kankan will say, regions Mienua, MPP, what they say, Omubetimia Winnie, Omusas after no more winning. Western North. Because Western North, no, not NDC Kuta 46 and MPP 45. Let's just say, Omo Bosopa. In fact, MPP crowd 45.5%, NDC 46. Now, okay, research with margin of error of 1%, that's a difference, you know, tight is it can go any other way. In the Western North, na MPP Amodeno, Apejapa. Another regional MPP Amodeno, assistant and Sayama Wapa, Savannah region. And also not Omo Momo than Pa, Omo Thai, NDC to Pa. NDC so FM, regional NDC. A 2 banner, almost so anyone was almost between me when even though MPP is winning now. And I'm saying so close, and I see a Western region. Western region is very close. Central region, previously, NDC and winning, and Siana 10, the 10 you know, MPP are taking commanding lead with 51% to me, say, how the BBN me, and Central region, Bono region, Ahafo region. Ushe regions mean say ye ko ye survey no na ensamo na wo say we the whole Ghana na 5.5% na almost almost aba no yeah me ye calculation na make us 2.6 say they've not yet made up their mind, and then the remaining 2.9 is say almost to crown. So we sa and no national average what the Ashanti region we 15%. And then we have no my dreams. And Ashanti region no friendly power heavier. Emudunu it does almost one to crown and say almost to bad woman you my guinea pig. Oko Buma any half no around one of them is 19, another one is 18. We have which is which, but I also is very high. And Oti region so now how the almost almost about 30% class almost. Minabema, Ashanti region there no, and near masses. Said this is a real survey in the 2nd November. Saturday Rabomia and Sedan call Apro Elho. The campaign no young fan call. The during November no, Rabomia was spending 18 good days in Ashanti region. Yeah, and in Chilama near masses. The Intermeka Ashanti region near masses and say, yeah, survey been and say and Payana, that make us a mayor home analysis. Oh, shit. You know, I'm far constituencies now Ghana, but all your constituencies are taken from Ashanti region. How they compare previously, now to Ashanti region, how make it come? Across Lokakra. And the name say, Juma me, not a Biaya, me pese, Minyana, and my me pipe, nipe, big busabus, or Ashanti Memu. The entire my say, I'm Hongikano, a Kososa. Now, me who never me, you know, said an I can, I hear about me, a baby of Kubiano. Yeah, na the popularity no. As a costro, and the 18 days now could be no Ashanti region. Na aye Juma pa. Now we are not so at Adeba Kwa. Now I say I'm a Fonia and America, especially woman who's on Montraban. Yeah, the Dudona charges on the tune. I think dear Kolaki to be a friend somewhere whom to Huntoy. Me Filidema, Nadema, me papa, na me papa, Dema, a could be a friend of Kufiku. I want to make a party. Now, Sanko Fikromoso, the Kurasi, the fairness is a cook. I want to use our fairness. I'm going to. Yeah, with me, it's me open in Quasia. I mean, Fanchame. Semi, I may repeat it. I'm the Okai. Yeah, I say, I can be dear, or Mutimidi, you're John de Kunko. I found the phone of Fupa time. Oman almost someone to Aban. Do Asha says, Omo Quaco Abba. Now, Nuntino, Bama Ashanti region and the MPP struggle with 61%. And you want to trouble maybe in Ashanti region. MPP Timiabro 70%. There's a Kobasa there, and the NHS say, maybe me figures now, the bar say, Koba say, is Uncle Funa 5.5, and all my omages on to crown and near my because Konanka, you about me, just a little over some few niveaus beyond the 50%. Not the case a beer, a double sacra, more than what I have predicted.
My final question, more prediction, the money, no Parliament, and so ever saying Parliament, meaning I meet me, if you do so, I can say, you are Bambag and all this and in office now, Uncle Fina. Said the city beer come out to me. I'm an MPP for the bear winning. I'm a majority. And no dear, who shall studies now? Yes, I see a na MPP na and this and control. I'm a parliament and I free a pume hope urban and an MPP shall say omulidi. Now not leading the very thing. First not about the bear 10 I mean constituencies difference. But she say the lead, you know, a Kosokaka. Yeah, in fact, I know the bit me I'm more you know back acquisition because Kakana minimum the beer term say Parliament what the MPP now. Yeah, I'm a majority and that's it. Almost for me, we get some era. I'm back the Amasa speaker there and you know, I told you, I said, I can. Oh, my no, I said, just actually, you have a specifics, maybe a denta, Madina, Nessa, Miami, Hodono. Actually, you have about your Persia Malquana, Unyaqua, Jumana, actually, Akasa.
In fact,
Ma say Dr. George Jonfe, a research fellow, University of Ghana, or science economist, Edin Common 107.1 higher man FM. I said, Dormasters, Ewa Ponua, or more a small man for Turkey, Israel, and a baby Ponia Papa, Ghana, how Pibiaton, Oko Dormaster, Unsa, Ebeka Bimisro, Ufi, Obe Pobima, Ashalaja, so whom. Obe ye kwa benya tema anase kumasia but modern so be from numbers na ye ma opono papa na to opono du etu mi engram kama pa 0505 892268 0505 892268 na pedo master 4 prono na bi na to give scientific herbal center for so eboa ama onipadua na hoden akosro cool capsules P capsules eno man mema de adwuma papa no akai say now the give us cool capsules ni P capsules no ono mbom beboa herbal mixture no malaria fi ho boost immune system na fe onipadua na hoden agina so GCN capsules and mixture no so bia onipadua no no eboa edi fi ho ukodwa so a no akai say give us 0543222470 na any givers and comedy no intimi kwaso ba fuel ho asema you know ana de obi ka cha say go odu enye bibia de wo ha ne say obi nim say go eno na odi go kem ebo ho ban do akodo aba amani manyina ye kama intimi srewa odu ho no mu a empre wo ho na bibia intimi ye kama emfa ma ye bom ma ona wo kroni anu aka say go yankasa ye dia yeah abo binu ma omo ade pa se de beje o fel so de watena ase no adin komo ahwe wadwuma ho asema ma wafutuo ya ma osika de aka ho ene Ghana card ba yintin so omo interest no e wo form pese otususu kakra osika fa controller bank e wo so otimi ne wo me ye adwuma aboko bi area rural bank so omo from number no na call 0274 122 0274 122 na ene aboko bi area rural bank for komodi ntimi nkoso ewo ebrisro ho kuntunsi eno ben amasaman opasa ase ato ho ana eburi obosoma ase ana titokwa pem sam ya ye won sase ho aye ton na asase na eyefu just call them Fred Building Planner Design Limited for 0242341216 0242341216 0242341216 na ene womo enkomodie no so enkoso make us say Franco Trading Enterprise 40% niema wa tete so no nso omugusu a omanfo no eto and the 31st of December enti misrewa ishanu nso bomodin anse obekọ ma so ebi a onim Franco ati de ye ka ho asem nya afi we nko a every year womo eye eduru bebi anu ate on niema no so 40% up to 40% kai national so fresh 0246 422338 0246 422338 na ene Franco Trading Enterprise for nso nkomodie no entime enkoso wono maka ya omo eboa ye no enche me no ebedi omo ho nkomo na wakọ akọpe bibi papa bi ato ama etumi abo ye mare mfise Pens World Ghana Limited obo ndia omanfo sorry na se ope company ba ko a stationery afi ya bo na Pens World Ghana Limited womo ewo enkran kokomlemle omo ben ATTC womo ton niema hodo a ma officers eni fie kama ya stationaries eno no womo eton na niema na yefu pa wo officer hodo pens ahodo a wohwehwe marks notebooks a afi gift set kama office accessories home decor ene nkwada stationery ahodo mo didi agro niema na ye ka ho asemi de di agro fia sabre omo odiwani a kire ATTC importem ho odu ho afre 0244 622494 0244 622494 na shen so fama afi ye fa da obokrata no abna yenko yanim kakra nsa na de aka no ye de ato aso
yo honorable The Ghanaian Times the Bokrata no ena ekrami na oba page 12 awodiaba say enra security personnel afa media electoral commission adwumayefo omo atoaba ewo 14 regions no western and eastern enka ho eno ka ho na say 16 regions na so omo de no nyame ya adom aya wada ena electoral commission aye ne se omo ebeto special voting exercise no chance no omo chese enipa 131,478 ena omo apply se omo ebeto special voting no ebie enti eda no eduru ho no ampaniampa omo ekokoto pa ya enyasem ketwa na Ghanaian Times nsem twerefo omo tro omo go miaye ya bie no o se Ashama district police station ho sei won Kramantamimu na manfo ya omo ko bie police fo no omu nyina di kill so kama boko basa ye bia nsi wo ho na eho no 1244 voters ena na wo mo hwe animu se wo mo ebeyo ebeba beto aba wo ho isi returning officer wo ho wura Hamfra Piaje ena oni nsem training kasa ya wo de sa semi tudwa sa ena Tema East ena Pong Katamanso constituency honso ebiko so Tema Central constituency no so community 1 district police headquarters ho ena wo mo eto aba no na wo mo kyerese honso enipa 693 ena ewo se wo mo ebeto wo mo aba ewo ho ebreso ye no na wo mo abeto no ekọ animu pa ye Tema West nso saa Ghana fana nyina saa abato no ebiko so na general overview ya Ghanaian Times dia ba kyerese abato no bibia koso kama ya aboni bia amechi menteme ho ase bia nso so ama at least mia ya omo reporters call ye ne de bibia ekoso kama election ya eho no IGP Dr. George Kufudampare enra wone Commonwealth Observer Group ya wo mabaga na ha no edi nkomo eno aso master plan ya wo de ba be ye election no ehu adwuma na nnura no wo mo de master plan no egu akwan mu a wo mo hwe se bibia akoso sa pepepe ena memenda ebe nsusu wo mo beye no Dr. George Kufudampare se election task force no a wo mo police for enedi animu no wo maye wo mo hye nyina awie se ya wo mato special voting crowd deployment nso akoso ya obia ekoni station obekwa akoye adwuma abato oda no enti Commonwealth Observer Group for no so mo ba be observe election no a memma wo ye mo hye wo mo kra mo hwe akomo mo trimpo bibia beda de da bibia ni hono mo a ebeye basabasa ye bia wo na mom sabato na ye election task force no wo mo so security for de wo mo ntina ba bia ansa memma obia oye security bia nya na adwene se o then ye me so me security ntemi beboa ama bibia koso kama se we nye wo mo asem o sere wo mo
asem CBT Kumase I retired from the Ghana Police Service IGP adi na ni ba ko betena se koye basa na be di IGP ne se e okrom ha ya
on forget na emfa
I retire bepe oba bi tena na ko ani ma ba ochi ade
on forget na nya de befa emfa na won ko be dey papa bia na wo to asesa na e fe na won ko be dey honorable emfa
ko ju ho se chiri ya ko ju ho se chiri menu ama
ya na ko ya sem so
abe ya sem foforo ama wo
boys ni nti wa Asante region ho to onye careful yeah
nka wo ba bi din ewi ananke afro so wadwuma pa wo ye tinka brana be yi
na mra wo she uniform na akra ye hunu so na afi ya wa wura gu wono na wo be ye dey honorable
anyway
time small honorable marking they said yes December 16 on beba and owura bamba ben so be bie dan no maba yo
krona wa mie dan ni bi wa fa ne bag ya no
na send here
obi na last
ai sa time no be discuss o my gracia no wa na
gracia say
o ma discuss that
me nim se mampani a form committee na mampani na form committee
monument committee for
me take committee no ho asem let's impepe ni ana said the next president Obama na ye
oh okay okay
let's wait
and 16 from Beko na ono abo avenyo marking na da he na o chese o afutu 80% vote and we be nya
kwame na avenyo marking 80% no kra wo form
esha
Iswa.
They will obeso ye realistic. Ebetumi abroso.
Iswa.
Sa. Efutu hodi. Efutu for afenyo marking.
Omso. Yeah, who mo dey equal position.
Na konya no so ma transfer.
Hwe mo. Konyo akonya so. Ono wa bia ji o. Mwanya. Ma ko.
O say hodi o mutena na se hunhum mu no. O mo edifiti wo mo. O se nyame ya domo a memenda ebei abano aye ba beto no. Ono efutu ho waye mpontudwuma pa na ewo se otoa se mpontudwuma no so. Eno nti 80% operation ena wa launch ewo ho. O say the last time election course so no omo winning wo futu ho with 65%. Enti se say di wo pejam o say 2012 no na eye 51 2016 ene ba 65 na se CA die ope 80% ewo futu ho na o say okọ Winneba secondary school ho no mo a se say wo mo asisi adan no dodo ewo ho classroom blocks basic school blocks na afei wo mo dormitories enso so wo masisi bi wo se de be ya school no pressure wo so no be free ho o se 12 years eno abedi mrahebedwani ewo futu ho wo se makomako edunsia 16 libraries enan bi wo ho no mo a egusu a wo mo esi o mo nyanwieye na scholarship ya ye de mankwada omo ye postgraduate omo ye undergraduate wo ho eno de na ebubruja over hundreds eno de ama wo mo bebre no aso so ma ben pa wo mabusua mu ni bie no wo de bebre nso kwa brochire ya wo mo esua de wo ho enti 80% no a wo ka no enya de a wontumi nya
na same say ono build ba from 60 something to 80 the muwa.
Yes.
We hope say nyame be na do no betumi anya.
Ono wakasa wa ha no say when I came to Winneba na omo were 3 health centers ene wo ho. Se si aye kasa obetumi akasa.
Osofu adu say minsura me money di. Anya ayi Kofi Boachi na Kofi Boachi din so bi ba na aye den.
Na say ye kan obi
asembe.
We de nya sem.
Edi aba na obi ebe suru so oboni di na de ni na de ni din no ayode
esrobia
abi before ora bi say
obi ani we enye secret kura o se sesi ayeka se ukọ Winneba 13 health centers ya eboa promoden ewo mpotem ho ena waboa amano aba eno da nchen a akwan ukọ Winneba ene ne mpotem a sa empontunwuma we no akoso afutu ho na afutufo ne se wopese se mpontuo ne bebreba enti 80% no wa na entumi emra so pepepe honorable Ghanaian Times back page enra Temamoto way interchange phase 2 ya mampani ekopa ahontoma no wodi ne mfonyini aba hanom kama pa na Ghanaian Times eka sinye no interchange upon interchange ena mampani wo commission na the flower pot die na ye him eda motorway ni so yi onam so akama obeche bilam te die nso ayo ena tema motorway
so yi tija yanku anim Brian repetition of stories tija
okay
kwa yanku anim afi no do obeche bi ne flower pot ni ade nyina so ni story num no
Teacher in the story
ona
teacher
yanko teacher yanko
wọ́n ní abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn akókò ekuma yẹ wọ́n tẹ́ mi microphone ẹ̀fìn ẹ̀nim náà kọ́ káṣí afẹ́
teacher yanko yanko yanim
okay ọba katafọ́ ẹ̀tọ́ so mmienu ẹ̀wọ̀ the Daily Statesman aha ẹ̀na wọ́de ato hɔ sẹ́ na ọtwe mu no ẹ̀wie yẹ no bá mẹ̀kyẹ́ presby asọ́re no presbyteries ahodoɔ no nyinaa na emom no enkran ha deɛ ga ene ga presbytery no mpanimfo eka bo mu enante ye asomdwe nante na onante asomdwe nante nyina ne botae ne sɛ wada etwe Ghana fo adwen asisu saba ye beto yi ɛsɛ ewie asomdwe mu pa yenti enya nkran ha nkwa na ebi ɛkɔ so sorry no ano right Reverend Dr. Opare Kwache etu dwa sɛ Ghana ha ɛne wiase nyinaa asomdwie ɛna ɛde ɔman bia empuntu ɛba yenti wɔka ɛma obia te aseɛ sɛ obia ɛmo anya ne fam de bia ɛmo ahyɛ de ɛbɛya aba yɛbɛtoɔ no aba no ne mfiti ase abatoɔ no ebremu ɛne abatoɔ no awieye no asomdwie ɛbɛkɔ soɔ na ɛbra na aba ase asɔre no ɛma a wɔwɔ ga ɛne ga west presbyteries no ɛntimfa ɛmɔntene soɔ no asɛnti ɔde to nanteɛ no so ɛyɛ brɔfo kasɛm no ɔse peace work okay you na ɔkyerɛ sɛ hwɛ asomdwie deɛ ɛnsɛ sɛ obiara ɛdidi agorɔ nti ɔse peace ambassadors I stand for peace enti na wɔn nyinaa hyehyɛ t-shirt a wɔde kyerɛ sɛ Ghana yɛhwɛ sɛ aba a yɛbɛtoɔ no ɛbɛwie asomdwie mu katafa atɔ so mmiɛnsa ha ɛnso na ɔsoafoɔ ɔhwɛ ɛnwomasua soɔ owura adutwum ɛnso ɛnwomasua TV station na TV channel a wɔn abi a ɛno ɛna ɔde bɛkyerɛ adeɛ nkwadaa adeɛ ɛwɔ soɔ no ɛnura wada na ɛde na ɛfɛ yie paa enti wɔde ato dwa sɛ ɛhɔ deɛ wɔde bɛkyerɛ adeɛ ɛmɛnura wada no ɛdim Ghana mampani na nado danko akufuado ɛna wɔde ato Ghana fo nyinaa anim sɛ ne nnwuma a wɔde Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nkwa no betimi atoa so yenti wɔhwɛ Ghana fo hwɛ sɛ aba a yɛbɛtu yi no wɔbɛto ɛde ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ne nnwuma pa wayɛ no watumi abɛtoa so ama Ghana akɔ n'anim na katafa ɛtɔ so ɛnan ɛwɔ the Daily Statesman aha ɛna ɛnura special voting no a ɛkɔɔ soɔ no ayawa so West Wogon ɔde sobɔ abɔmra sɛ badwane a ɔwɔ hɔ maame Lydia Sayram Alhassan sɛ ɛnura ɛnam ne so ɛma empo security ni bi a ɔwɔ University of Ghana yɛkye no nano ɛna onmonyanfo Lydia Sayram Alhassan ɛde abɛto dwa sɛ nsɛm ankrɔfoɔ kan nyinaa ɛnokura bia enim ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ wɔmanfoɔ ato santen no ɛna ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ mmarahyɛ odwani na ɔkyekyɛ aduane ma wɔn di kiw no mu a eti John Dumelo a ɔno nso gyina prem mmarahyɛ odwa akonnwa no NDC din mu no ɛkɔka ho asɛm ɛma ɔkyerɛ sɛ wɔn de osusu sɛ anamɔn maame Sayram Alhassan etuyɛ no ɛyɛ deɛ wɔde ma nkrɔfoɔ adaada ɔno ato abama no ɛna maame kyerɛ sɛ dabi ɛnam ne so meyɛnkyi obi asɛ deɛ ɔmo ka no kuro bia enim katafa ɛtɔ so ɛnan ha ya kane deputy majority leader ononyamfo Sarah Adwa Safo ɛna ɔde ato dwa sɛ Ghana fo aba yɛ kɔto meme da ɛbɛn no wɔn ntoma ne obetumi ayɛ na mo kyerɛ sɛ wayɛ bi pɛn na mo nkɔto ɛnyɛ sɛ o wei me kwa sɔre wei me wɔ ɔsom wei mu ɔsɛ ebinom kyerɛ sɛ o Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wayɛ ade paa na nso wayɛ kremoni entima Ghana fo nto aba ma na ɔsɛ hwɛ asɛm bɛn paa na yɛ kɛn kremosom ɛne Kristosom yase efri Abraham emu enti obi a wone kwan ofa so se nya ye to ana na ye hwɛ sɛ hene obi efra Abraham sefo ne obi a enti so obi na adwen sa ba ye kɔto no Kristo ni enti me ento aba wo se nya osom so na asi gina de to aba enti Ghana ni bia enhwɛ ne fam de na to so enum nyina anim sɛ muntie sɛ aba na ensentro sɛmo asabe ɔbɛkeke kan basa na ɔde patro ɛbɛto nkrɔfoɔ anim ɛwɔ dawbo enyima no mu enti ɔse sɛ National Media Commission ɛne Ghana Journalists Association ɛna Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association sa ako ekubata no nyina ka wɔ ho bom no yɛ adwene sɛ nsembia amanyɔfoɔ bɛka no yɛnso ne sɛmtwerɛfoɔ nso ne so obi ka asɛm na hwɛ na sɛ de ogya mbom bɛba ɛsɛ sɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ nankasa hwɛ nom so ne so GJ National Media Commission and Independent Broadcasters Association na ne ko ka asɛm bi na wɔtwe na so a megye di sɛ aba yɛbɛto no ne nyinaa ebewie asomdwe mu enti Brian nsɛm akɛse a ɛwɔ the Daily Statesman mu no baako ka ne sɛ IMF wɔn approve $360 million a wɔde ɛma aban no eti ne akɛtoa so ɛno
nsɛmpɛra yɛnkɔ
mamefa wakrata no to aso emfa emma wabokwasie se enra abato ehyaase no ekoso asomdue mu kratafa no fa efa to so ye miensa wo hyase fi nkrampopuni mantem wo se anopa no nonso pepepe de na abato no ahyase okomiamia bi etese eye ayawaso East Central ene ne mpotemu a abato no eya asomdue pa anopa tututu no na amanfo ato sante ana wo nyina no wakwakoto aba ne nyina so eye asomdue se okosunyane nso a dan so ene bo amane de fi sunyane baaye wose nipa 6473 na wo akonya se woto aba se special voters awonyina no etim koto won maba ewo eye bono region mu na okakabomu a na chese eye polling stations makumako 14 polling stations ene wo mantam no mu a wonu na etimi ekokoto wono mu aba hono mu 11 constituencies ene nyina so etimi ekoso chiremu a na chese Banda Brekum East and afi Brekum West, the Doma Central, Doma East, Doma West, and afi German North na German South, Wenchi, Sunyani East, and afi Sunyani West Ninano. Etimi koso asomdue mu wo hono mo okwa asante mantem nso a IFA Joe awua Junior wono so ene bokase edifi asante mantem ade baye wose nipa 20,486 ena na ewo ho akwanya se bambofo ene mekwa odra na wo akwanya se woto aba no wonyina na esese wokokoto wonom aba sa number we nanso polling stations makumako 52 polling stations out of the 47 constituencies no abato no asomdue ho tamaledi nso wonom ade abana ofako wakrata na ena akosua de ode baaye no se survey for 2024 enipa mienu ena wonyina ete ponkos ba ko tiri ho kwabo ena wo hye so pese ena ba ko so de ni tiri na se Valanda boys no nwi ne jenya so sa ono so teso a na de tiri kwabo no edikan akosua amane a wode baaye no na mamemfa nko kratafa ne fa to so ye ensia ho ena mrahye bedwam ye chiame yewura abamba me na ton side afre mrahye Ujafo se womra na wonhye wasetena se December bosom no da etoso ensia na tumi ogina so ne order 58 standing orders no tumi a na hyehyɛ mra hyebidwam wode yɛ adwuma no eno so ena ogina na wode eto inside from a yɛtwen se December bosom da etoso ensia no ye behu mra hyebidwafo se wokɔ mra hyebidwam na oba kratafa ye etoso ye nwɔtwe ye enigidie kratafa na ho ena abo kase se ye maame eye evangelist Patricia Siama nkana efe no maame eye Nana Agrada oda tudwa chese nkomsha wa hye nra na enam social media so se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bedi omampanyi
krata we the story no ba
Derigad krata fe to so enwotwe wo se chese nkomsha na mamudia ene ye yansa hwe na cha konsika gari
obekɔ sika gari
no besa konsika gari wo se wono ne nkomsha de ntomfa ho ne nkomhye pa de nya de ebeto afa ho nti se etofa ho de a se nkofo bi afa hye ese etofa ho ade afeda
ade ana o ka kakra o social media mhwe bia na mani gi ho kire se o se kane no se wo yo ba na o pe atade ba ko ato ako program a gi se wodi traffic so for 6 hours ansan wa kokroma akoto ba de ne o tene dem no fa ne phone a enche na ne nsa aka of course ani man nkrofo enche dan value so ube di traffic ka ube fa ne traffic a be dim ene ade batene ayemre nti ayese aso ena aba so no ka ne kane a obetumi ato o kane akọ fa phone na na wato ayese ayemre nti no ay bato etna se no de bae nti za ni pa no se nyame aye wadom na wo so take advantage anka se me nya mfa so bia me hu mfa so bia menya you faso bia wanya so ba ko free SHS
na asema akosa kaya na me depa say me kai NDC former regional chairman Tebi Aboate Eastern region o kan say me kire me o si wutu na mo bia Beman consultor yere wo ma ene wo namfo so mu nyina ka se kwa akọ o se ma me ne ka so kan say me o say impanyi a ye pre amampanyi nyina no hwemu obu ha na yiri di nachi na che se o chine bi no se bibi kura akoso kwa na aka se ukofa na yiri so na wo bo na yiri so bo na yiri be pre ni kwa ka che se the Ghana for hwehwe yi wadwe ye fi ye ma o mo na o makoma ntom yem but hwemu a obaku ni kun achi enti eno so yade ehun ye pa se Ghana for di wo mani ekoso enti o se nkom che no tofa ho a ne obasa ko ska guarantee ne yenko pesika bottom and fence
okay dija mo mame na mo ase na mame isamu nim no
Mami akana semi.
Wo de unim no.
Nche nim ne ho twa. Nanim dadwa.
Wo de unche da nim no. Yese unim no. Teacher de se unim no.
Me nim no.
Wa mu na be mwa pa.
Yese mu nyina obi anim no. Ne mo ntena ase na ene no montie mu asum mu asem. Na anu ada waba ha me ne na di nkomoda. And this is the second time she's coming. Na mudru ya corridor no mu flowers na wo ho no nyina no. Ono na odi abre yen se be ya obebo ye ho ban ebi nso na e wona cheaper no mva wasua de a oye doctor e obukum na the passion e flower dua
okay
ene ne ton
okay
the last time oba ne no di nkomo do ya corridor mu ahun se won frama no nko
why fepa frama no so ay kama
yes na da roma na ode be som ye nti
ano pray no no share space nti we no share ye na
da no share na am say wona sa da no wunyini nti na ma na say ya woni hye da hu ade papa
ba cho ma pon me de ma pon
na yes na ni jinhwire hu pa ho
yes na ni jinhwire hu ade a yankopon de ama enyo na ni je hu
acha wo sua ho ade
na se bra oni ma so bi wa nkofo ani nye ho
de nti ya na nkofo ani nye ho so mo nim so mfa so so mo nim so mfa so de a eso obi ani je ho wan se onyame de ama yen a ebo ya ne de wo so obi ani je ho oba hima na no wo so onim twi ka akwaba
enua
boko de
ba cho nyame ado
be microphone no ema me be say na wo kan se untimi nka twi ne nya no kure
well, the person may be right but wrong. Make me a kakra,
but okay.
To make meaningful conversation, I prefer that
the English language. Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, I speak some level.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the best fra so ho. Yeah, the best fra. And the last time I didn't come on, what was the results?
Oh, nipa frepa. Yeah, now we receive a lot of calls.
A lot of calls.
Yes, please.
And now I expect to say obenya calls.
Oh, sure. Because I know you have a big platform.
Okay.
And then I also know that a lot of people like plants, just that they lack how to acquire, maintain, and profit from it.
Okay.
So giving them opportunity to hear it was a great deal.
Okay.
It was a big deal. So,
why do you want a lot of people to associate themselves and be part of a plant?
Okay. The last time when I make assemble if I plant
plant won't come bebre
it don't come bebre and I mentioned a couple of things that plants do, especially when you enter your room and you have a lot of gadgets like this, the fact that there's a mixture, there's a lot of toxins in the room that you need a plant to absorb such that your air, the air you are breathing in your room and from
enye papa emwa nipadua no
so and these are things that we use, we can't do without them. So here sadie no ye them but emma inframa bone, I don't know how to say it. It's
you are right.
So we need to provide means of absorbing that particular one, and so that is why it is very important. Now apart from that, plants are also stress releasing. When you
sir.
Yes.
So what brain say anyway you are right. We say so what brain pa na ko ba bi e ho nwunu ya nnua wa o you relieved.
Yes. So just looking for things that will put smile on your face daily will help reduce your stress level. So when you have a beautiful plant like this and you come and look at it, no matter what your condition is that day, you see that your mood will change.
Okay.
So we need them for that. Now beyond that, you know, we hear the issue of climate change a lot of times.
Yes, we are seeing a moon from ano essay and essay.
And there are causes of that, the result of which we are feeling now. Yes. Now, apart from that, we also have the effect. What is the impact that is having on us? Now, trees are one of the strategies that are both mitigation and adaptation. I don't know, to talk about mitigation is the fact that you know that this is the cause. I want to reduce that emission of gases that cause the climate change. You know, there are gases that prevent us from having the weather we want, and the difference between weather and climate. But I'm just using it so that people understand. So at this point, plant or trees are both mitigation and adaptation. Adaptation is and I say Bessie, but how do I adjust my way of life such that I can endure it, or that it will not have so much impact on me? So mitigation is trying to prevent it. Adaptation is trying to adjust yourself and live within the trouble that you have. And just look at it. Is there any tree you see around that people are not hiding under it in the afternoon? Just look around. Wherever you go, people are looking for the slightest shade to hide, because the sun rays are beaming and they are scorching. So the plants first, they absorb the heat. They absorb carbon dioxide that cause climate change.
Okay.
And then, it also gives a comfort now. When you are hiding from the heat, your nearest safety point is under a tree. So why don't you plant the trees? Such that one, they are preventing the emission of carbon dioxide, and they're also giving you shade. I really like anytime that we have tree planting campaigns. They do it once a year. Is it in June?
Yeah, around that time.
We plant the assembly. I'm part of GA East.
Okay.
So they give us a lot of trees, and I know Lankwantana is doing the same thing. All the districts.
All the assemblies are doing it.
I don't know what we do after that. After that, to maintain the trees, and then we have a lot of cutting of trees that are happening
in the country,
for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
People cut trees without license in this our country. They don't ask permission, and they are cutting trees. Meanwhile, we are all suffering from it. They will say, "Oh, we need gas and other things are the one causing the climate change." It is true, but here we also have other things that we have to do, like maintaining our forest. And climate change is a whole discussion, and it's very important that we spend some time to really, for our own sake, look at what we are keeping in our environment, both inside and outside.
You common fanco inside, because outside listen, say you need a lot of information about plants and trees. What we do know is that this would be our bonting without sun, and then you have to water it almost every day. We do now. Assistant so dear go as is it possible see bit to me and plant need be inside our bedrooms and our halls and the kitchen, inside the car?
Okay, so there are different. So I'll say yes, and are you a bit to me and your plants were inside?
Yes.
And
then you explain.
Survive.
Okay, yes, and then you explain.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is the first one. Yes, we can have. And the evidence is what you have behind.
Yeah, they all what you on my Facebook. No one said be a chief. On no the see a studio ha. In fact, light is so 24/7, but still a survivor in enche. You see a cat so say a silly no.
Okay. So there are different types of plants. Ebimu here, area, kete aibebo also. Answer now bet me and also flower. Because
you see, Oguseku says the flower lady would do well to speak more Twi than English. Don't say people are saying it. Oh, now I'm person beba. Okay. To also.
We have plants that dwell inside.
Okay.
And there are some that have to be on the sun, because ebimu owa omu hia ewia kete for them to grow. Ebim owa and here that level of sun rays.
Okay.
To help them.
And here we are bebree.
Okay. Edi aye ni duane.
Okay.
Say na obetumi nyini. So you have to maybe speak to someone who has knowledge.
Like yourself.
Obia or nimdie.
Flower.
Now I chere say we no ebetumi survive wo inside and I say end to mean survive. Now wakoto eno. But say who plant or baby. Now we say oh eyemefe. Now talk now they see them. Ebia na sa plant.
Now who say who dibem? You speak good key now they are to tell people. I was told the other day I didn't come over and so that lady don't my hair. Okay, people.
Like I speak the market one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
And one besa now I cotonia like who say oh now coton they share with them after 1 week.
We hear a lot of information. We hear some people what to me at here. No.
Now ni auto ediasi ho. Uto yensoa. You need to find out how it is maintained.
Okay.
I would say sometimes we install plants. Like you go back. It's like a swimming pool. Plants the ebinsua ebe to me asarabe wonsuom.
Okay.
And abinsu entu menjena. Enti your plants are yedi share nsuom kwa na ewo ho.
Let's my own issue the wachi because I know na Facebook na YouTube for no ehu. The wachi no
was so almo.
Koho kakra mame just you are konya no fi ho na koho mame handle it. Ima will just pick it for us. For example eno say fefefi is where is a crowd watching so watching o de ba nya tintin say light was so 24/7 every day. Now so nyina de fresh we na haba na green come up and besi edi ho nkomo kakra enti afi you can come and bra trans na ana we na ngote na haba ni bio this time around you there onya dia bre enya dia yeah enti we di nsuo gu ase na what we say once twice or
okay one will say we say no we tell fair way yen better e set town no enti port no ya silly senior nsuo no empie
okay
enti eba ni sa e say woman we say regulate nsuo a eko
port no ho
senior e bi empie na say plant no enwo like you not soak it with water
okay.
So you regulate it
enti nsuo
because you know MPA.
Okay.
So the moisture level is maintained. If you don't give it too much water,
okay,
or too little. If it's too little, that one too it will suffocate, like to dry out.
Okay.
So you have to, and we know how we gauge it and pour on it, such that you don't have too much, you don't have too little.
Okay, right. For example, where
gold dust, your friend gold dust.
I see. Look beautiful.
Yes.
And why I can't want me. Any baby is see a light that's so 24/7. I didn't see inside her.
Okay. If I understand your question, why did we put it there?
Yes.
We put it there to absorb carbon dioxide,
okay,
and also to beautify your place,
okay,
and to make you happy,
okay. Okay.
Now plants need light, they need water, they need air to grow, and so we see light was so they just say money light. And our air and so cover na money light and then air conditioner air you
me and my business here meso
but it's okay but it needs everything that you have in this room is good enough for a plant to survive and into now only for first
elsewhere we kono other ones artificial Ghana Accra offices be we kono na ebi o eno mfa so ni so.
Okay, so as I mentioned, Ebiana Mfaso be water. Mfaso they say, "Udu them no, and our office no." We say, "Oh, flower or now we need." But it does not give you the oxygen or the room purification. Like for your health.
Okay.
Stress is one health issue, and then toxin that goes into your system, physically into your system. No, so another one. Those artificial ones. Omo mouse ade no ombeyi toxin every environment ama good eno omo mouse enti ebegina ho for number of years 100 years ho nanso nia uhia mframa pa uhia no wonya
we attract ebi amoa bi madam ho
Debbie.
Okay.
The amoa no that means if you see amoa on it, that means that it's wahadada.
Okay.
And yes, a way near the back.
Because wahadada. And so say I would be Bremia. Oh, because bet me about say I want to be war. Me ex, me nkosia wo so no me ade. Then my place in me bedroom.
Okay. So we have a way of treating plants. Me kwa bonte na makoto plants aba. Ya na me spray. Na masa a cleaning. Senior se muabi owa ebewu. But some of them too are not able to survive under certain conditions and they not naturally die. But you need pesticide. You also need cleaning of the plants.
Okay.
And muabia plant will be to me like muabia plant will be to me a cleaning now.
Okay.
So okay. You may not need a pesticide. You only need to make sure that it is clean.
Okay.
And you'll be fine.
And to say your studio, we know how bed do send a bit to me at the studio.
Oh. Depend on what you want. So on your forest, I know the bet me the 10 cross here. Na very fine.
Okay. No more do so sa oman kasa no omo enya problem.
Okay, say yeah, this is hope for a reason. The question is, would they have the air and the light?
Okay.
Say ombenya we adie we ni na there will not be any problem.
Okay. Where I wo obedi how many years because port na osimo no. Or nutrients near their auction no. Ebedu time bisa besa. Okay.
So most of the plants they don't need so much of nutrients to survive.
Right.
And occasionally we manure them to give them additional nutrients. This plant here, it can be here more than 10 years depending on how you maintain it.
I see.
A bit more hard. They call us to come and cut or repot, put them in a bigger pot.
Okay.
Because the first pot or the initial pot become too small. So it depends on how you maintain it. If you maintain it well, it will grow, and you yourself you can cut the same plant and plant many times.
Okay.
That's if you know how to propagate
how to do it.
Yes.
Okay. Me final question.
Let me add this one. No, when the plants are inside, their growth is retarded. Like they don't grow as fast as the same plant outside.
Okay.
Because that outside they have more air, they have more sunlight. And just again the plants to inside that. We don't send small plants because inside so when we are installing plants in the room, we install mature plants. Mature, strong plants, so that you can enjoy the benefits.
Are there more company and more offices and houses? Echo, Yeman Crofo. Okay. Now business neko ye.
Oh, it's one of the businesses that I should have spent time for it years ago.
Nanka banki ejuma nanka giant.
Nanka biomo.
Stressful banking,
regulatory environment, and the client's behavior.
So time out ubenya we more interest. Now we shall see a reading about plants. Now call a banking hall. Now here said the CTA system no. Yeah, now from this background, they are now who inside.
Okay, so most of the time, I start from my office. I try to put in live plants.
The microphone, mommy. Get closer to the microphone.
A son said nipa bebre ko bank and meet all kinds of toxin. And a bank so yeah na you use gadgets now here say every banking hall menya live plants. But most of the time, say I make the last time, dream budget home. And
that's this and it wouldn't be more than 500 Ghana.
Plant
the port
over Abru.
Okay, baby.
Oh, it's between 800 and 1,000 Ghana cedis.
And that's a banking hall more with 10 or her. And bibia
and I over to me a smaller one or bigger one depending on your ope. And our plants no so over to me a smaller one. The more mature the plants are, the more expensive they are. These ones are more expensive, but plants can be very expensive. Not because it will be but new growth pattern. Farmers no say a bomb basopa for you to nurture a plant. I be to say artificial way and one be anka ho.
Then artificial no. We are artificial.
No, like so I was saying that to look like an artificial plant.
Okay.
Like no mistake. Wow.
Come up.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. If you think about it, and so like the plant is more expensive than sika obetia for it. So say you have gardeners who spend time and took care of plants good like that, and what you are paying, you think it's expensive. It's not expensive at all, because a lot of work to give a beautiful plant that will survive in your room. A bedroom will change and one is say you just little practices will keep it alive, so that the gardener's effort will not be in vain, because the price that you take the plant is not commensurate, or it's not equal to the worth of that plant that you have in your home.
Okay.
But you're born in I want to mentor, and also because a lot of people do not respect gardeners or gardening. At the end, when you say bought price, and I say plant a crappo, and I would thought at that price, But that plant sell or chera or near of him, and I say near senior or bought sa plant by to that extent, While Ben was a near sika wutian, and so the worth of the plants are.
Okay, right. Minim say nipa bebre no I will want you to come some babeboa no mo so to me agree ni omo fie. Nti mo numbers no sense ye de enkomo no kona wie.
Okay, so the last time number me dey atojo ano is 055 80 68 664. May sample. 055 80 68 664. And now say ubetumi are using 0244 68 3088. 0244 68 3088.
Okay, my name is Sam. Last question. As I saw Baba Shebebia. Me wono and what to me who design plants ahodo a mehia na se me me request na ode beba bibia wie nso so a obe de no anso bia ma me na okwa na se plants na be your patients a bra no periodically obeba na wa be visit wo. That's my last question.
You are good, Paul.
Me da say
you ask very insightful questions.
Me da say pa
Paul and sana obi the plant brow fear no. The person must come and do inspection.
Okay.
And your setup and the kind of plants that can go. How air comes to your house and how air exits. We look at all that and the spaces available. If you are plants say a bit blocking your entrance and as a movement, the plants are not supposed to distract movement or your life. So share senior yedi plants, baby yedi plant in beto senior and how, because we don't want it to start distracting you, then you just throw it away or cut it just like that. So we want to look at where to place it. Now so after that, let me just put that. After that, then we give you our thoughts as to where, what kind of plants you should have and where you should place them. So who dada now we say, oh, now your plants were empty. Top plants say that's fine, but I cannot guarantee the safety of that plant anyway. So it's preferable say my who baby with the plant in the place, and now we think that it should be there. Let's have that discussion before you, just like any other installation in our homes. You don't just go into the shop and say I'm buying this, then just go and install it. No, you speak to the experts for them to guide you on it. Now, when we install the plant, we prefer that we also maintain.
Okay.
Because most people ask their cleaners and others to maintain. To be honest with you, ask yourself whether that person you are asking to take care of the plant has the understanding or likes plants or management and no one tail. And on him say is more than your salary. Now I born who buy. So just leaving it for anybody is not appropriate.
Okay.
It is good that senior can plant na abet than your client periodical say ye ba abehwe senior say ehia bibia na diagnosis
or area some of born pania
they are born pania and I say I say oh wait there ehia holiday one wabre enti e fan call Dubai
oh gadget bia ultimately measure an environment bia wakom e bia said there e ho pollute in terms of air nom ne ade a enti the type of plant I will be here because say inside the hand or so polluted into be here plant or gadget be out there.
Okay, now we had a program we're doing with a doctor from University of Cape Coast.
Okay, they
installed the air quality equipment around. I was actually having one in the house.
I'm asking this question for Sikafo no. I'm asking it for Honorable Ken. So you can go measure maybe air quality near there. So now I've catch on. Then you tell him
but unfortunately the room quality air measure has not been given out. In fact, the last time I traveled to the US, I contacted some companies to find out if they can give us they have the room ones that can measure the air quality in a room. They've not given me anything. They told me that they don't have that yet. Okay. So the room quality measure I don't have, but the environmental like your the junction here, this whole they have those ones that they use to install, and we still have some in our area.
Me time ninti e besan ba bio ba me bre no kopa your numbers na again na fe
055 8068665 and 0244 683088.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you so
every
much.
Every besan share
for me that's opening the person because you are a beautiful intellect to even listen to. And I'm not saying that to flatter you. I've been to many places, and I know the line of questions that normally come. But the angle now, free banner, it's intellectually stimulating. And Nyamisha said, also no mind I was our coin so
this year I go vote angaza even if they offer me all the watcher in Ghana lie I not go mess up.
Me too Okrowo T power Conti buy you but with a shine one eyes I hear see them they massage and change the results at the EC head office.
My people, I'm sure you are still talking about the election again, but what is the gist?
I heard they're able to change the figures at the EC head office and make our vote useless.
Let me assure you, even if we put your party's candidate, chairman and general secretary as the EC chairperson and deputies, they will still not be able to steal the election for any candidate.
Sir?
The election is won or lost at the polling station, not at the EC head office. Every polling station has party agents watching like hawks.
But what about the ballot boxes? How do we know they are secure?
We treat the ballot boxes like then they carry pure gold. The ballot box is sealed with the seals of the Electoral Commission and all the political parties who choose to.
And the counting process, how do we know it's fair?
The counting is done openly for all to watch. Freely. The results go on a carbonized pink sheet. Pink sheet, no?
Yes.
The pink sheets are signed by all the agents. So we post a copy of the signed pink sheets at the polling station and also give copies to all the parties.
How are the results recorded?
From close to 40,000 polling stations, parties collect results from the pink sheets. Whoever gets the most votes from the pink sheets wins. Are you free? Are you fair?
So if the party fails to check the pink sheet properly,
and blame yourself.
Exactly. Look, the way the security services, the party agents, election observers, and even the media make wild, they watch the election inside. Nobody go fit steal this election inside. The EC they ensure say the voting process it be free. It be fair, where it be transparent on top. So make confident, then go and cast your vote on election day. But remember, elections are won and lost at the polling station, not at the EC head office. 2024 election process, no, it be clean, no kululu.
wo ebi ni susu loan the microfinance loan or nhyehyɛ so de aban adwumayɛfo ne bosomia adwumayɛfo a wana katua ɛfa abokobi area rural bank ne wana katua kora ɛmfa hɔ no abokobi area rural bank wo shares after your treasury bill ne fixed deposit ya yɔdema adwadifo ya ɛho nsi ho no ɛso yie pa obehu abokobi area rural bank wɔn nkrabata no bi ɛwɔ madina dɔme asharebotwe ɔyarefa ne adanta bank ni ti ɛwɔ abokobi ɔne abokobi lorry station no ene di hwɛ ne mu betimi afrɛ ɛwɔ ahomatrofo yi so 027-412-2122 WhatsApp so no number ne 028-911-3052 abokobi area rural bank ono G ono.
It's the Pens World Ghana Limited end of year lucky dip promo. From November 18th to December 18th, you could win up to a whopping 50% off your favorite products. Just visit our store in Kokomlemle near ATTC to pick a lucky ball and grab your instant discounts on pens, water bottles, notebooks, diaries, gift sets, or mugs. So what are you waiting for? Let's make this holiday season unforgettable. Visit Pens World Ghana Limited today. Contact us on 0244 622 494 or at Pens World GH on Instagram for more details.
Dominion Herbal Powder. So you can say Dominion Herbal Powder. Emma immune system and then kwabo wo ni pedrum ni yet. Na the senti what adi ya resu kunimu a. Ehu dance bi ni o.
Don the fine pa mami ubi. Tina me di ho dance no. Enya ye say me say Dominion Herbal Powder.